President Trump's hope and wish and demand for the resistance and chaos to end today. That's why President Trump spoke with Governor Walz directly this morning, and he has outlined a clear and simple path to restoring law and order in Minnesota. Number one, Governor Walz, Mayor Frey, and all Democrat leaders should turn over all criminal illegal aliens currently incarcerated in their prisons and jails to federal authorities, along with any illegal aliens with active warrants or known criminal histories for immediate deportation. Number two, state and local law enforcement must agree to turn over all illegal aliens who are arrested by local police. And then thirdly, local police must assist federal law enforcement in apprehending and detaining illegal aliens who are wanted for crimes, especially violent crimes. If Governor Walz and Mayor Frey implement these common sense cooperative measures that I will add have already been implemented in nearly every single other state across the country, Customs and Border Patrol will not be needed to support ICE on the ground in Minnesota. ICE and local law enforcement can peacefully work together, as they are effectively doing in so many other states and jurisdictions. Additionally, President Trump is calling on the United States Congress to immediately pass legislation ending sanctuary cities once and for all. American cities should be safe sanctuaries for law-abiding citizens only, not for dangerous illegal alien criminals who broke our nation's laws and do not belong here.
Now, what I hope is that the president is not getting weak, because just because there are some casualties that was brought on by the ones instigating it, don't get weak now. Now, Tom Homan is going down there, and Kristi Noem and Greg Bovino, who was the commander. I like Greg. I don't mind him being aggressive. They say because they believe he issued a statement that wasn't completely with the facts, aligned with the facts. So what? I don't really care, because if you remember, I think it was last year, Keith Ellis and the Democrats, about 17 other AGs, says that nobody should be carrying a weapon when you're doing a protest. So what's changed now? Nobody's going to make me feel guilty about any of it. If you don't want to get shot, don't take your gun out there trying to prevent ICE from doing their damn job. It's simple as that. I don't care anything about the cross-dressing Antifa fella talking tough. He's not a tough guy. He's talking to a bunch of lunatics following a cross-dresser. Never understood that. But Trump is sending Tom Homan down there. I just hope, because he said he spoke with Tim Walz and Jacob Frey. I like to call him Short Fry or Little Fry. These are the people who's been calling ICE non-officers. These are the people who's been saying ICE is like a Gestapo. Now, how are you going to have a rational conversation with the people who are not even recognizing ICE as police officers? How are we going to have a regular conversation with the people who won't even identify ICE as upholding the law? And that's exactly what they're doing, upholding the freaking law. The law is on the book. If you can't read it, sounds like a you problem to me. I'm not concerned. No, sirree, Bob. I don't give a damn who it is. Because if Alex hadn't been out there with his pistol trying to blow his whistle and act a damn fool, just like if Renee Good wouldn't have been running her vehicle into an ICE agent, this wouldn't be a problem. Because anybody with any lick of common sense would not be in freezing weather trying to protest on behalf of ICE. I mean, you really can't make this up. Now, some of you may have forgot, and I want to bring it back up here. Let me see if I got it here. Some of you may have forgotten about the some of the people that the illegals have killed. Now, you will notice that you never see protest when the illegals are killing American citizens. And they will still make sure they try to do everything they can to block you off of saying something on freaking social media. Let me see if I got that one of a little Joshua Nunger from Houston, Texas. 2 illegals murdered her, raped her. I didn't see not one single protest. This is why I don't give a damn. She was really innocent. But did we get any of these protests? What did I do with that damn thing? Not one single damn protest when they murdered a little girl. Now they want to get out here. Brandon, this is Brandon Johnson marching down the street. This lunatic.
El pueblo se defiende. Amiga, la misma porquería.
You got to go behind them now.
Abolish ICE! Abolish ICE! Abolish ICE! Say it once and say it twice!
See, these are the kind of lunatics that we got down there. But when it came to them trying to, what did I do with that one of? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Let's see if I can get it here. You didn't see them protesting about this. This is why I tell them I don't give a damn. I don't care who likes it. They're good at protesting behind these damn illegals. But did you see any protesting
Police
behind
have
this?
caught 2 men from Venezuela. They are now accused of the murder and brutal strangling death of a 12-year-old girl. Both of those suspects crossed the U.S. border illegally from Mexico this year. In fact, agents caught them, border agents caught them and let them go free with future court dates scheduled.
Now, what I want to know is if you got any liberal friends or family members, ask them, was they outraged when this 12-year-old girl was brutally raped by 2 filthy illegal immigrants? Did you hear the media talking about it? So I don't give a damn about what you say about Renee or Alex. I don't care. Go talk to one of those sensitive folks, because I'm not the one. When you show me that you was outraged about a little 12-year-old girl being brutally murdered by illegals, now you're out here protesting in sub-freezing weather for a bunch of damn illegals. I don't really care.
So they were caught and released, catch and release. We are also learning more about the illegal immigrant who's suspected of raping and murdering Maryland mother of 5, Rachel Morin.
Remember that?
ICE is confirming Border Patrol agents caught him as well 3 times and sent him back to Mexico. But then he entered a 4th time as a gotaway. Remember how that works? They come into the country, our detection services don't pick them up, cameras, nothing. I've been down to the border. It's not easy to sneak in, but it's not impossible. And they're good at it, aided by the drug cartels.
Now, what do you think about that? Now, ask yourself, why wasn't the left outraged about these women being killed? We can go on. We got some more lists of some more we're going to talk about. So ask any filthy communist liberal, because that's what they are. When you see the outrage, they're crying and everything. I didn't hear any of these damn, boy, you almost made me say something. I didn't hear any of these SOBs crying when this little girl or one of these other American citizens were being brutally raped and murdered. I didn't hear none of that. Laken Riley, 22-year-old nursing student. Did you hear that then? Just showed you the Rachel Morin, 37-year-old mother of 5. Molly Titbits, 20-year-old university student, murdered in July 2018. Did you see any protests? Ask your filthy communist relatives or your friend or your Facebook friend. Ask them about that. Because I didn't see y'all protesting about that. So don't tell me about somebody who brings pain on them damn self trying to be out here protesting for a bunch of damn illegals. What about Kate Stein? 32-year-old woman fatally shot, died in the arms of her father. I didn't see no outrage. So I don't want to hear your filthy outrage by you filthy communists, because that's what you are. I don't care about you getting upset. Your mother may care, your father, your greasy granny may care, but I don't care. When I see American citizens dying and nothing's being done about it, because I saw where Don Lemon, the sea sucker, Don Lemon was saying that Americans commit more crimes than illegals. Well, there are more Americans, you dumbass you. Furthermore, if my kids break something in my house when we were growing up, if they had broke something in the house, them my kids. Why would I? If somebody down the street's kids come in my house and break something, we're gonna have a problem. And I don't want to take care of somebody else's children either. So we're bringing foreigners over here, letting them rape and brutally kill people. And dumbasses are talking about who commit the most crime. They can't commit no crime if they're not here. And by the way, crime and violence is down in the country since we've been deporting and a bunch of these illegals are hiding. Crime is down. What about that? But see, they don't want things to get better. They want things to get worse. Now, before I go on, I missed some people giving a shout out, and I don't like to do that. And I want to apologize because I got to give it now because the other day they gave some shout and I don't know how in the hell I even missed it, but I did. So I want to give some shout outs. Let me see. The first one is Ms. Lynn Melby, I believe it is. Let me see if did she say anything, because I don't know how I missed. I completely missed it the other day when we were on. I think I was running my mouth. I believe that was the problem. I was running my mouth too much and I didn't see it. And I'm looking right now. I know how I missed it. I was looking in one area. That's how I missed it. I said, man, how did I miss it? Because I looked back and I kept looking back, but I won't miss it this time. So let me give Lynn Shelby, God bless you, thank you so much. And then I even missed our Stacy Michaels. She had hit us up, and Stacy Michaels, I apologize, I didn't even see it. Our dear Stacy Michaels, one of our moderators. Is Stacy in there? She's on California time. And yesterday, because we didn't do a live yesterday, and I hope everybody's doing better. We checked on y'all with those members on our member site, but I hope everybody got the lights back on and they didn't damage anything too bad. It was cold. We didn't get much snow. Well, some parts of Texas did, but we didn't get much ourselves. Miss Irma, YRMA, Miss Irma had hit us up on yesterday, or as Grandma would say, yesterday. Yesterday. And that great lawyer, W.A. Jones. He said he's been busy, but he loves us, and he said he'll be back real soon. W.A. Jones in the house. I like to say it like it's E.F. Hutton, W.A. Jones. Sounds very distinguished. He had hit us up also. So God bless you with that. Sorry I missed you on the other day. I'll try to do better. What did I just do? What the hell did I just do? Oh, my man, Mark Andrews, the sniper. We got him down. We got him stationed down there in Minneapolis. Oh, we ain't gonna tell y'all where he's stationed at. So, in case things get a little too ugly, they may need a backup. We've sent Mark Andrews, the sniper, down there. Now, I want to show you guys something else, because here is the let me see if I have a cross dresser. Yeah, here's the cross dresser here. I showed you yesterday, but I got a couple of clips of him. I think he said Piers Morgan invited him on his show, but he refused to go on. That's what he gets for trying to invite him.
I'm Kyle. I'm Antifa. Fuck Piers Morgan. After watching and discussing this with the community and doing my research.
He means the LGBTQ community. He's a cross-dresser. Hold on a minute. Let me get you a couple of pictures, more pictures of him, because we got a couple more pictures of him in his drags. Here he is. That's one of his pictures there. This is the guy they're following. You can't make this stuff up. I swear you can't. Can't make the community. Here's him again. Look at him. That's y'all leader, y'all dear leader right there. You can't make it up. Make it make sense, please. But here he is talking about, is that him? Oh yeah, he is. Look at him.
I do this all year, all the time. I'm out and about like this because I do it for me all year, all the time.
Who would follow him? You know, it's something sick about our country when it can't be no straight man following, right? So they got an army full, and if I'm not mistaken, the dude who Alex was a nurse, I think he was in that same community. I'm not for sure. I don't know for a fact, but they all seem like they run in the same circles or something. But here is a leftist. She called a Republican's Senator Thune, I believe she did.
Senator John Thune, thank you for calling my office. If you would like to leave me a message, please press 1.
Senator Thune, if you have any integrity left inside of that body of yours, and if you care about the Second Amendment, and if you care about the Fourth Amendment, and if you care about the First Amendment, and if you care about just
Wait a minute, hold on a minute. I thought that the left was against guns. Wasn't you guys against guns? Because Keith Ellis says nobody who is protesting should be carrying a gun. This is what the liberal AG down there said, Keith Ellis. Now, what they're trying to do is they're trying to get it sidetracked with this, all of the fraud that they got caught in down there. This is a smoke screen. They're doing all of this because they're trying to hide all of the fraud that went on down there. Now, President Trump says when Tom Homan go down there, they still gonna be looking at the fraud because they want to know. Some people say Omar is worth $44 million now. So she came from Somalia, living in a dirty hut, married her brother, committed all kind of crimes. Now she's worth millions of dollars, and she got the nerve to be talking trash about the country.
any integrity left inside of that body of yours. And if you care about the Second Amendment, and if you care about the Fourth Amendment, and if you care about the First Amendment, and if you care about just our country in general.
It's funny how y'all don't want the First Amendment when my First Amendment had been violated for many, many years. None of y'all cared about the First Amendment, and I wasn't harming any of you bastards. Y'all worried about my First Amendment?
You will make sure the DHS appropriations bill is a separate measure on the floor in the Senate next week. And you will make sure that you and the rest of the GOP...
She's not stable. This is a fact.
Shut ICE down in that appropriations measure. You will not play brinkmanship with the Democrats. You will not turn this into another political game. You will do the right thing. And you will shut this agency down.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot let this continue. And this is your fault, by the way. You and Speaker Johnson gave us the big, beautiful bill and gave all that money to Homeland Security knowing they would do this with it.
Oh,
you won't fix this now. Fix it.
You think these people are stable? She's crying over the illegal immigrants, criminals. This is what she ain't never cried over little Joshua Nungren who was murdered by them, but they crying over these. But these people are not stable. That's why I don't give a damn about nothing they cry about. I don't care what happened. I don't left Greg down at the commander. I left him down there. You know, in war, you got to have some casualty. If you want to turn your dumb ass out there trying to prevent ICE from doing their damn job, you get what you get. That sounds like a you problem. Now, here's some more liberals. Look at these. Look at that.
What the?
Lord have mercy. These fools out here crawling on this cold damn ground. Can you believe this? Can you believe these fools are out here crawling? It's cold as hell out here. And these fools over here crawling on the damn ground. Make it make sense. Please make it make sense. You can't have a rational conversation with these lunatics. Now, here's another one. He's down here. He said he's going to get violent. And he's talking to that representative. I can't remember that funny name representative.
This is what Minnesota looks like. I said it earlier. Fuck these cameras. I'm not here for y'all. But the fact that you aren't here, sir, shows me that you're willing to lead by example. Everyone say by example.
By example.
There's two ways you're going to play this game, pimp.
He called him a pimp.
We were nice. His brother was a nurse.
Why was he trying to prevent ICE from doing their job? The brother, you say.
Now they're willing to kill our nurses. So when you go back to Capitol Hill, tell them I said it. If they bring their asses here, fucking with us.
They're already there, dumbass.
It's gonna get worse. But what we're choosing to do.
Well, it seems like if I look at the scoreboard, it says 2-0. Last time I checked scoreboard, I mean, maybe I'm a little confused.
Everyone say choosing to do. Say it with your chest. Say choosing to do. What we're choosing to do is we're choosing to be civil. That's what happens in America. Every morning I'm here, bro. We have said the Pledge of Allegiance with our hand over our heart. We love this country, but we ain't buying for the bullshit. Okay? One thing that I will say to you, man, in front of all these people. You got kids?
I got family.
You got family. I got kids. Who got kids? Raise your hand.
Yeah.
All right. So at some point, we are going to have to give our kids something. We was out here the other day, 29 degree negative. But we out here, right?
Yes.
All right. So if we out here with 40 degree negative heat, my friend, I want you. And we out here now. So I want you to go back to Capitol Hill, and I want you to tell them you spoke directly to me. You spoke directly to someone that's on the ground. My name is Michael Wilson. Common spelling, Michael Wilson. You're cold, I'm cold, but brother, I love you. Our job in this country is to protect from enemies foreign and domestic.
These people are so stupid that it's not even funny. Is it against the law for the illegals to be here? You guys are preventing. As a matter of fact, they wouldn't even turn over the illegals that's inside their jail cells. They refuse to turn those illegals over. And by the way, according to the Constitution, how can they even make something called a sanctuary city to make it legal where people can go there and flee to avoid law enforcement? How's that even legal to have what they call a sanctuary city in the first damn place? See, once you start tolerating these people, that's why I got zero time. I don't care about them liking me. You're telling me that they're going to allow them to have a sanctuary city. The weak Republicans all of this time has been allowing this. Why did you allow a sanctuary city? There should be no such thing as a sanctuary city. How insane does that even sound? So what they're saying is that if you flee to this particular cities, even if you done broke the law, we're gonna protect you. How's that even work? Is it against the law to enter the country illegally? Is it against the law to commit crimes in the country? Well, if it is, why are we even having the debate? We don't care about none of that. Send the goon squad down there. We'll see how bad you is. Everybody's a badass, like I keep saying. This little Kyle Antifa guy, everybody's a badass. If they put some force on them, I bet you Alex was a badass. Renee Good was a badass. How's that working out? Everybody's a badass until you give it to them. That's the problem. When you let them get away with stuff, see, this is what they do. They every time you give them an inch, they'll take a mile. So you don't compromise with the devil. These are demons. Ain't no need to talking to them. It's against the law for the illegals to be here. They're preventing ICE from doing their damn job. Why are we having a negotiation? Why are we even discussing having a negotiation? You're breaking the law. We're going to negotiate with bank robbers. We're going to negotiate with child molesters. Why are we negotiating with these people? Either it's against the law or it's not against the law. I don't care what this clown says. I don't care what nobody else says. Either we have laws in the country or we don't have laws. Make your mind up. Because people keep on allowing them to get away with it. I don't want to hear no negotiation with them. Damn, it's negotiation. You can go to hell with your negotiation. I don't want no negotiation. None. It's against the law. Uphold the law. Because if you can break whatever law you choose, I got about 5 or 6 I like to break too. I mean, how is it possible that they get a chance to choose what laws they want to break? I don't think it should operate like that. We got these crazy lunatic left doing this. See, it's almost like when people decide that. I heard this older gentleman, and he feels about just like I feel about something. We got all this technology, we can prevent all kind of things, but when it's time to really prevent something, it seems like we just park common sense out in the pasture somewhere. I want to play this clip of this elderly man. Where is he at? He says exactly what I said. Now I want you to pay attention to this. Pay attention. We got all this technology, we can do things, but we can't stop people from coming across the border. Of course we can. We got all this technology that they can do a whole bunch of things. But watch this. There's some things they want to do just to pervert you. Now listen to what this elderly man says. And this is what I've been saying for many years. When I turned 30, they told me this. When I turned 40, when I turned 50, when I turned 60, I never listened to it. And I'm in good health because I didn't listen to it. Listen to what he says.
We wanted to see the brain. So somebody invented the MRI. Wanted to see bones, invented the X-ray. Wanted to see babies in the womb, ultrasound. Hell, we got CAT scans, PET scans, 3D imaging. We got machines that can look through clothes at the airport. We got satellites that can read a license plate from space. They can print organs now. They can do remote surgery with a robot sitting in another state. So would somebody please explain to me why my doctor's got to stick his finger up my ass?
Did you hear that? This is what I'm talking about. See, this is what makes sense. That's a good question. Why do your doctor has to stick his finger up your butt? Everybody keeps saying you need that. I've been saying for years, the doctor's not sticking anything in my butt. Because to me, what they're trying to do is molest you. And I will not be molested by the doctor. This fella makes a very good point. You got all this technology. You can look at all through clothes and everything else. Why we just can't do a scan on your butt? Because they want to play in your butt. That's what people don't understand. They'll just take the doctor's damn word for it. You got x-rays can look through buildings. Why do he need to play in your behind? You got to ask yourself that question. Never have I got a butt exam and never will I get one either. Because I already know what it's about. Some people don't understand it. Did you hear what he says? Tell him why his doctor. Now, I'm going to let you listen to it again because I want you to listen to it good. We got all this technology. See, sometimes the older generation without much education is a whole lot smarter than all of these college educated folk. You need to ask yourself, this is the perversion of the male species and you don't even know it. I used to tell people I work with the same thing. Let the doctor molest you if you want to. He will not molest me. When I turned 30, they told me to do it. When I turned 40, when I turned 50, when I turned 60, I said, nobody is playing my behind. Give a damn what no doctor says.
We wanted to see the brain. So somebody invented the MRI. Wanted to see bones, invented the X-ray. Wanted to see babies in the womb, ultrasound. Hell, we got CAT scans, PET scans, 3D imaging. We got machines that can look through clothes at the airport. We got satellites that can read a license plate from space. They can print organs now. They can do remote surgery with a robot sitting in another state. So would somebody please explain to me why my doctor's got to stick his finger up my ass?
That's such wisdom that it goes over people's head. Now, the reason I played this is that somebody needs to explain to me why we battling with these freaking ridiculous protesters when we got all this technology. We got technology that can do anything. Why don't we use the technology to cut that crap down what's happening in Minneapolis? Tom Homan really didn't need to go there. We got technology that we went all the way to Venezuela, captured their leader, and then fired one shot. And you mean to tell me we can't get these damn little bitty radical cross-dressing Antifa in line in Minnesota? Ask yourself that question. See, sometimes you got to use a little common sense when people start telling you something. That's why I don't pay attention to a whole bunch of stuff people be saying, tell how smart they are. I can't tell. Because some of this stuff ain't making no sense to me. Some things are plain and simple. I want to know how my grandparent, on my mom's side, 15, 16 kids, never took welfare and was able to feed the children. I don't understand how a country that's so rich have all this homelessness, all this mentally disturbed people, disease after disease is because they want it there, just like they wanted COVID. These people can cure most of everything. I already think there's a cure for cancer and everything else. But see, they don't want you well. They want you dependent on them, just like when they kicked the fathers out the home and tried to put the mothers on welfare because these demons want to break up a family. They don't even want to do the right thing. They don't want to see you in good health. They want you in bad health because there's no real money in solving problems. They want you to be sick. They want you to be mentally ill. They want you to be spiritually bankrupt. This is why they promote all the filth they promote online. I get banned on these social media platforms, shadow banned still, and they got all this perversion running around, and they get money for everything you can name. Matter of fact, some of the biggest, quote, influencers has already sold their souls. That's why they don't block them. Because they're on their team. They're part of the devil's team. And you wonder why we got more mental illness in this country now. We can solve most of these problems. Just like they tried to argue for the longest about autism. Say they don't have anything to do with the vaccination. I don't believe you. I don't believe most of what the doctor says. Because there are natural cures that God has put here. But they don't want to use those. They want to use some manufactured stuff. Because this is why they try to put all this estrogen in your water and everything else, because they want to feminize the men. Then they want to play in your behind. You're not playing in my behind under no circumstances. I don't give a damn what no doctor says. I'll die first. You got to learn to protect your manhood. I'm going to be honest with you. Too many people just willfully just give up their manhood because some filthy person with an MD in front of their name said so. Give a damn what the doctor says. Funny thing about this, I always tell people is that my grandparents didn't hardly even go to the doctor. They was a whole lot more healthier. Problem with the doctor is they ain't nothing but a bunch of drug dealers, most of them. Our country could easily be so. We got all these financial geniuses, but we're $37 trillion in debt. Ask yourself why. Their person, Omar is dumber than a box of burnt hair. She's worth anywhere from 30 to 40 million dollars now. But we're in debt. How are these filthy, uneducated, third world country people coming over here, getting in office, becoming rich, while the American people are suffering? You've been working all your damn life. You didn't get no 30 million, 40 million. They get in office and nobody does a damn thing about it because they all corrupt anyway. That's why they can't fix no problem. That's why they got mad at Doge when they was exposing these problems, because they don't want to fix the damn problem. If they want to fix the problem, they can fix it. I used to make fun when they used to tell me there was a war on drugs when Ronald Reagan was there. I said, there's no such thing as a war on drugs. Quit fooling yourself. Because they want to stop drugs from coming in this country. Damn it, they'll stop it. Hell is you talking about? From space, they can read a coin. Somebody can stand on top of the Empire State Building and hold a coin. They can be in space and read what's on the damn coin. Don't tell me they can't stop drugs from coming over if they want to stop it, damn it. Everything they do is to enslave you. They don't want free-thinking people. They just don't. Free-thinking people cannot be enslaved. See, just like I heard a hypnotist once say that unless a person wants to be hypnotized, when a person really resists hypnosis, they can't be hypnotized. Well, there's a bunch of people running around the country who's been hypnotized by liberalism, socialism, communism, and they believe and trust in these frauds who, this is the problem is these leaders are the ones who created all the problems. Did you spend the $37 trillion? Did you start COVID? Did you start all of this autism and all these other diseases that they start? Almost every disease that has been started by the damn government. That's including AIDS. I don't think AIDS started on its own, even though it was big in the homosexual community. I don't even think it started. I think they manufactured that. I don't trust them. When you show me that you're not trustworthy, that you're willing to let people be sick, COVID showed you that. They were willing to let people die, not let you go to your loved ones' funerals. They was willing to let you die by something they created in the lab. And people like Anthony Fauci lied about it the whole time. Did he go to jail? Has he paid for his crimes? No, he hasn't. All these doctors who was trying to give these jabs to people, did anybody pay for their crimes? No. The Republicans ain't make them pay for their crimes. The Democrats damn sure ain't make them pay for their crimes. So why would I trust the same people who create all these problems? They never solve a damn thing. They create problems and then say, trust me. See, one thing about me, you may bump my head one time. I'll be damned if you bump it again. I will never trust the mainstream media. I will never trust these doctors who's lied to us for many, many years. They will kill you. If you want to get real sick, go to a hospital. I can tell you a story after story about people that I told them, you got to get them out of this hospital. They're going to kill them. Sometimes they didn't listen and they did. Sometimes they did listen and they lived. They don't even tell you what they're doing to you. They practicing on you. That's why they say practicing medicine. We live in a country where the politicians, and they'll get on TV, I'm going to fight for you in Washington. No, you're not. No, you're not. Most of the things they do is to get reelected and to get their family and themselves rich. What's going on in Minneapolis can easily be fixed. It wouldn't take that much. It just don't. So when you start trying to play politics and play patty cake with a bunch of people who are not rational, I mean, they don't even know the difference between female and male. Why would I have an intellectual conversation with somebody who's arguing if a man can become a woman and a woman can become a man? I'm not arguing with you, damn fool. Too damn stupid. Why would I waste my time talking to a person who is trying to argue a point that any 1-year-old knows better than? We got a woman on the Supreme Court right now, don't even know what the definition of a woman is, but she's arguing about who needs to be protected. The women need to be protected, but she don't know what it is. How you going to protect some? You don't even know what the target is. All of these problems can easily be solved. I don't know if Mr. Trump has the fortitude to actually do it. Oh, I know he has the fortitude to bring new business up, but do you have the fortitude to stop a lot of this crime? The border has been wide open for many years. The one thing Mr. Trump has done is close down the border. If we wanted to stop people from coming to this country and deport these bastards, we could. Quit worrying about how it looks. I don't care how it looks. Because freedom sometimes can get ugly before you actually become free. Freedom is not free. When you allow criminals from other countries to come over and you give them benefits, how insane is that? Not only do they come over here, we give them benefits. We take the taxpayers' dollars and give these people your damn money. Just think about how insane that even sounds. We're going to give the taxpayers your freaking money. And we're sitting around playing petty game. Well, I think we need to. Well, what about? I don't give a damn. Nobody should be out there trying to stop ICE from doing their damn job. If you stop ICE from doing their damn job and you get shot, that's on you. I don't want to hear nothing about it. That's on you. Well, what about a Second Amendment right? What about it? Why you got a gun out here trying to stop them from arresting criminals? That don't even make any sense. It's freezing out here. And these people, reason you understand how insane they are, I just played the clip of this fella. He's actually thinking he's in the right. Ask yourself that question. Why was Alex out there trying to prevent ICE blowing his damn whistle and everything? Why was he there? Why was Renee Good out there with her car trying to prevent ICE from doing their damn job? I don't want to hear anything about your whining. I don't care. Because you should have never been out there in the first damn place. That's what you should be telling yourself. Why in the hell were you out there in the first damn place? See, these people want to tug on the American people because I want y'all to get weak. Because one thing about the American people, they got good hearts. Most Americans, they got good hearts and they're sympathetic towards people. And people will use your kindness as a weakness to manipulate you. Are you saying they have a right to kill him? Why he got his ass out there? This is the question you need to be asking. Don't ask me, do I care about if he got shot? Why is he out there? Because if they had shot him for no reason and went and got him out of his house and just shot him driving down the street, I'm on your side. But if you out here trying to prevent them from doing their damn job, I don't want to hear you. That's like somebody saying, I'm driving my car 150 miles an hour and then I have a bad wreck. Isn't that tragic? No, fool, don't go 150 miles an hour. It's very simple. This is the stupidity. I remember one time I was driving on the freeway. It was kind of raining. This lunatic was in and out of traffic, and I would catch up with him. He was in and out of traffic. I said, man, it's raining. What's this fool stop there? Finally, the traffic cleared. He's just speeding and stuff. I get up there. He didn't hydroplane his new truck into the rail and destroyed it. I let the window down and said, that's what you get. Slow your ass down. What the hell is wrong with you, fool? Driving that damn fast. You see it's raining out here, you damn fool, you? I suppose, oh my God, that's so tragic. He wrecked his truck. Fool was asking for it. Hell is you talking about? Don't drive like a lunatic. It's raining. It's like it's ice on the ground. You speeding. It don't even make no damn sense. Basic common sense tell you need to slow down, fool. And they do something stupid. Oh my God, it's so tragic. No, it's not. They was asking for it. Basic common sense can stop most things. That's like you says, I know this fire is hot, but I'm gonna stick my hand in. Isn't it tragic? She got her arm burnt up while she stick her hand in the fire. Well, she didn't know it. Can we do a GoFundMe? No, I don't think so. Why did she stick her hand in the damn fire? My man Timothy Egan hit us up. Timothy said, thanks, Doc, Miss Clever, and all the Common Sense Nation. God bless you, that brother Timothy. Y'all understand what I'm saying? We got to start using logic and common sense. We got to stop thinking that these people actually want to do the right thing. They don't. Why is there a sanctuary city? Why is it that these people are out here trying to prevent ICE from doing its freaking job? That's the question you need to ask yourself. Because I'm not understanding the whole thing. I would never, even if it was nice weather out there, I wouldn't get out there protesting on behalf of a bunch of illegals. So I damn sure ain't gonna get out there in some -2 degree weather protesting. These people are insane. You can't have a rational conversation with somebody who's that damn insane. You think you're gonna actually be able to talk to these damn people? Mm-mm. They didn't went too far down the rabbit hole. And when you go that far down the rabbit hole, it's hard for these people to get it. Because now they hate you. And I'm going to tell you something about hate. Hate is dangerous. See, the Bible says hate was evil, but see, hating people without no cause or hating, they haven't done anything wrong. You just say, I hate them. We're not talking about that. We're talking about these people are specifically going out here, breaking the law, trying to dox ICE, doing everything they can to prevent these people from doing their damn job. These people are only human. They're like ICE or some robots. These are only humans. They got to go home to their family. It would be so much easier if the governor and the mayor and the police chief was working with them to get the damn illegals out the damn city. And now nobody talks about all of the bad actors that they have removed out of Minnesota. They don't talk about that because that's too much like right. That's why I know that the mainstream media, they don't have the heart. Most people don't have the heart for war. That's why everybody can't be a Navy SEAL. Everybody can't be a Green Beret because most people don't have the heart for this. Trying to play patty cake with a bunch of Antifa members, with a bunch of lunatics who's crying because they cannot do stupid things is beyond me. I'm going to show you something here. These are the kind of lunatics you're dealing with. Where is that? Another one. What did I do with that one? These people out here, I mean, they're acting a fool trying to protect the illegals in the country. And I said to myself, when I said, you can't have a rational conversation with these people. It's beyond that now. If I can find that one. Is that it? I believe. Oh, here's another one of these lunatics. She's crying.
Literally trembling. My soul is trembling. A man got executed by ICE in the middle of the sidewalk in the middle of the day.
Okay, Heifer. Listen here, Huzzy. Why was he out there trying to prevent them from doing their job? Quit your emotional bullshit and tell me, why was he out there? That's what I want to know. Why was he out there blowing his whistle trying to prevent ICE from doing their damn job, Huzzy?
And I'm just supposed to go on about my...
People, she needs to be a mental ward. They need to institutionalize this woman.
Like, nothing happened. I'm so full of rage and anger and sadness. But are we great yet? Because we don't feel very great.
I'm feeling real great. I'm feeling wonderful about it. This is what I voted for. I want more of it, though. You ain't giving me enough of it because this can easily be prevented. Both of these deaths could have been prevented. Leave ICE alone. See that? Problem solved. See, that's the part you want to know. Why you getting, just because you get emotional don't mean you're right about some effort. You probably got daddy issues or something. I don't know what your problem is, but anybody get on here crying like this right here, who caused this problem? That's all I want to know. You may as well tell somebody else who gives a damn. Who caused the problem? That's what I want to know.
To me, doesn't feel great at all.
Feels great to me. It could get greater too if they just get a little bit more aggressive out here, because they're not aggressive enough to me. Don't allow all these damn protests out there. Too much of that going on, if you ask me. Get this little Kyle tough Antifa guy. No, he ain't tough for real. Kill me how these people think they tough for real. You're not tough. All that's make-believe. What's that? What did I do with that other one? Is that it? Boom, 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 boom. Dang it, what did I do with the other one? People. And then they try to go get this one woman who was the, this is the lift. She says she's going to make sure y'all get locked up when they get in office. And the thing about it is, they mean what they're saying too.
Office, we will come after every single ICE agent. Mark my words. We'll have videos, we will have proof, we will have names, and we will take you to the fullest extent of the law that we can, and we will.
And the one thing is that they actually mean it. See, when we say we're gonna do something, we got people on our team. They're gonna get weak, feel sorry for them. But whenever the left is in charge, they don't got no mercy towards you. But if they want to know how I feel, this is how I feel about it. This is me dancing. That's how I feel about what ICE is doing right here. See that? This is how I feel about it. Get it? Born to be alive. Born to be alive. We were born. Born to be alive. This is me when ICE is doing taking care of business. That's me. I love it. That's right. That's right. That's me. That's me. This is Common Sense Nation right here. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. That's how I feel about it right there. Yeah, you don't like it, tough luck. All these leftists, this is amazing to me. When Charlie Kirk was assassinated, the left was, I mean, they were celebrating. It's what he's a racist. Was he trying to impede the law enforcement? He was trying to debate at a college. And they took him out, and the left was celebrating this. Now, you want me to feel sorry for the people who's going down here instigating crap. You can't make it up. No, I will not. Sleeping like a baby, too. Sleeping like a baby. They can get on here crying all you want to. Please, keep making your videos, liberals, because I'm loving going go get them to see you crying. Nothing makes my heart just tingle inside when I see a filthy communist liberal crying. Whenever they're crying, that means we're winning. When they're happy, we're losing. Because the only time they're happy is when we're losing. Don't you ever fool yourself. Them people hate you. You just stop thinking that they care any damn thing about you because they don't. See, I had another one here. I showed you in that video, if you watched the video, the guy was saying how that gun can go off. I'm not a gun expert, but I know. Look at these lunatics. See, now, if he get ran over, first thing he's going to say is that was unnecessary. Why in the hell you in the middle of the damn street, fool? These people not stable. Now ask yourself this question. If they fall down right now, that truck run over them or whatever, what's the first thing people gonna say? Oh my God, did you see how they just ran over? Why are you in front of a damn vehicle? Under no circumstances would I ever stand in front of a moving vehicle. Never. It makes no sense to do things dumb like this. And then when something happens, they play victim. Can anything good come out of this? Because you can't stop the vehicle if it wants to keep rolling. You're dealing with people who's not really stable. I think we need to open back up those mental institutes, because there's too many of them just don't seem like they're stable to me. Because I don't understand how anybody would think this is a good idea. All they do is go around. They don't. It's like how can these people have jobs? Because I don't know, if you got to go to work, how do you got time to be out here protesting this damn much? Like they're professional protesters. Somebody is paying them. Why don't we do something about cutting off the money? If you really want to stop all this, who's ever financing this crap, who's ever instigating and telling them to do it, lock them up. We should go RICO statutes. You can start with the ACLU, these filthy lawyers. I don't understand how these lawyers are getting away with constantly trying to protect the criminals and the people from these NGOs who are financing this. Everybody on when they had J6, they locked grandmas and everybody else up. You can't make a person who's insane. You can't make them do the right thing, because it's something corrupted in their mind. Now ask yourself: Molly Tidbits, Kate Stein, Jocelyn Nungery, Kayla Hamilton, Sarah Root, Ruby Garcia, Laken Riley, Rachel Morin. Why wasn't anybody upset when the illegals was killing these people, is what you should ask yourself. They never seem upset about what's happening to American citizens. And think about this, the mayor of Chicago, that freaking lunatic, all of the murdering that be happening in these cities, these people don't care about their citizens being slaughtered. Some person gets themselves killed by trying to prevent ICE from doing their work, and they'll get on here protesting like they're some kind of martyrs or something. Well, they're not. And the sooner we figure it out, the better off we'll be. You cannot have a country where the law is not upheld. They have no regard for the law. They don't even try to pretend like they're going to abide by the law. They don't abide by the law. Everything these people do is to hinder you from doing what's right by the Constitution. The Democrats don't care anything about no damn Constitution, even though they pretend like they do. Now, I hope that when Tom Homan goes down here, Tom Homan, the president is not going to have Tom Homan stop deporting these people, because that's what needs to happen. And make sure the fraud get investigated, because it seems to me is a smoke screen trying to stop the investigation. Ever since the investigation came up with all that fraud, they've been trying to do everything they can to prevent them from arresting criminals. I don't know which one that is. I had one more I want to show you. Is that her? Oh yeah, here's her nurse. Listen what this nurse says.
Thought of something good. I think it's something weird spot. Sabotage tactic, or at least scare tactic. All the medical providers, grab some syringes with needles on the end. Have them full of saline or succinylcholine, whatever. That will probably be a deterrent. Be safe. Okay, for today's resistance tip, I vote, anybody got any poison ivy, poison oak in their yard? Get some of that up with gloves, obviously. Get it in some water, like a gallon of water. Get the poison ivy oak water, and I'm gonna put it into a water gun. Aim for faces, hands. All right, the single ladies where these ICE guys are going have a chance to do something, not without risk, but could help the cause for sure. Get on Tinder, get on Hinge, find these guys. They're around. If they're an ICE agent, bring some X-Lax and put it in their drinks.
Remember, she's a nurse.
Get them sick. Nobody's gonna die. Just enough to incapacitate them, get them off the street for the next day. Highly easily deniable. You could get sick too.
Now, if she gets fired, the first thing she'd do is pretend like she's a victim.
Won't eat there again. I'm just saying. Let's get them where they eat. Somebody's not going to be supporting these guys. Where's the hotel where they eat? Who makes that breakfast? Let's find them. Let's make their lives fucking miserable.
And you think you're going to have a rational conversation with these people? You got these nurses. There's many more nurses who say the same thing. How do we think we're going to get past the people who's doing all of this to protect illegals who came over here? Never are they upset when the illegals murders people. They got some excuses behind that. So they're not going to stop. And I hope Mr. Trump is not going to send Tom Homan down there and let him wimp out. And don't pay attention to what Tim Walz or this mayor says, because all they do is lie anyway. They think that you are a Gestapo. So I don't know, if somebody's starting out thinking you as Gestapo, why would you think you can have a plea bargain with him? You're not going to be able to bargain with him. It's beyond talking at this point. Where's my damn thing at? Okay. It's unbelievable. We got to get out here tonight. So we'll try to start a little bit early tomorrow. I've been very, very busy here lately, doing some things. But we'll try to get back a little bit earlier on tomorrow. Hopefully we can. We'll catch some of y'all off guard. Well, God bless you and good night there, Common Sense Nation.